would like to know from you that why you're so critical from on the statements given by the opposition leaders.
I am not critical, I am curious.
And the BJP supporters that you invite here on the debate.
I am not critical, sir, I am curious.
Huh?
I am genuinely curious to know that why would anyone make the assumption that people who have taken arms training are going to become Naxals or terrorists.
Okay, let me. No, let me explain then. See, why the Indian government is interested to dismantle an organization which is one of the most respected, reputed and reliable institution in India. Army, so far nobody questions the integrity of army. And it is because of who? It is because of our army jawans. It is because of our army officers. What suddenly came as a need to do this surgical strike?
So you still haven't answered my question.
Appointment system coming from the Nehru time in the army was wrong.
Two things I have to say to you, but I will again repeat the question. I will first answer your question. When you say that the government is dismantling a tried and tested institution, the 3 chiefs were there when this entire plan was announced. Then yesterday you had senior officials from the 3 forces saying that this was debated for 2 years within the Ministry of Defence between the 3 chiefs and the former CDS, the late CDS General Bipin Rawat. Now either you are saying that the armed forces are trying to dismantle the armed forces. They stood up and they said खत्म कर देते हैं आर्मी को. 75 साल से जो आर्मी, एयरफोर्स और नेवी हमारे लिए लड़ रहे हैं उनको खत्म कर देते हैं. Either you are suggesting that, or this is not so much about the government as about the military itself needing reforms. That being said, let this be debated in open. What I am again curious to know, why is it being assumed कि 4 साल बाद जो लड़का निकलेगा अग्निवीर से वो नक्सली बनेगा? वो कुछ अच्छा क्यों नहीं बन सकता? वो इंजीनियर क्यों नहीं बन सकता? उसको तो डिप्लोमा मिला होगा, वो इंजीनियर क्यों नहीं बनेगा? आप कह रहे हैं वो नक्सली बनेगा, क्यों?
No, I don't understand. When a person is trained in the army for 4 years, why he can't be continued in the army itself? No. If he is not there in a position to continue with the army, why not he is completely absorbed in CRPF and other paramilitary forces?
Sir, you are not answering my question. I am asking you a question about the West. You are answering me in the East. I am asking you a simple question.
I am not saying something from my words. It is the words of the BJP leader itself.
Sir, my simple question to you is, why is it being assumed that the worst will happen to anyone who comes out of the army after 4 years? रेगुलर कमीशन के बाद भी जब हमारे सोल्जर्स रिटायर होते हैं वो करीब 40 साल के बाद घर पे थोड़ा ना बैठते हैं. 40 साल के बाद भी वो दुनिया में बाहर जाते हैं और कुछ काम धंधा करते हैं. ऐसा तो है नहीं कि 40 साल में जो हमारे जवान निकलते हैं रिटायर होके वो सब नक्सल बन जाते हैं. व्हाई इज इट बीइंग अज्यूम्ड कि वो नक्सल ही बनेगा? और एज अ कांग्रेस एमएलए सेड वो सुपारी किलर बन जाएगा.
व्हाई द गवर्नमेंट इज अज्यूमिंग दैट? नो, लेट मी नो. Why the government has assumed that the entire appointment process that was earlier adopted with the army, why it has become unfit now?
Exactly my point. The government is not assuming. Here you have the military chiefs who are saying that we mooted this reform.
Kind of no confidence,
including the CDS.
Our government is showing no confidence with the jawans who are staying in the army for last 15 and 20 years.
अनवर साहब, मैं वही तो आपको बताने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि ये खुद आर्म्ड फोर्सेस कह रहे हैं कि हमें रिफॉर्म चाहिए. या तो आप कह रहे हैं कि जो 3 आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के चीफ्स हैं वो आर्मी को खत्म करना चाहते हैं, वो आर्म्ड फोर्स को खत्म करना चाहते हैं. जो आप कह रहे हैं कि सरकार थोप रही है, आर्म्ड फोर्सेस कह रहे हैं हम ये चाहते हैं.
Things have not been planned on the. These things have not been planned only on the army chiefs. Political intervention is there.
Okay, political intervention is there. So let's start with you, Tuhin Sinha. Basically, you are saying that the heads of, that the chiefs of Army, Navy and Air Force are parroting the government line. So answer that, Tuhin Sinha. Then I'll come back to Anwar.